urchins make sport of him. Street thugs steal from his clay bowl. Passers-by step on his robe, or worse yet, his hands or his feet. And because he is blind, he can't defend or protect himself. Oh yes, a few mock shakes of his gnarled fist, but it's only for show. He's homeless. Beggars like lepers were social outcasts who largely dwelt out of doors under trees in group gatherings, mostly for safety. If he was fortunate, he might get to spend the night with some benevolent stranger. Lastly, he's joyless. First century begging is grinding work. Faceless, sightless, jobless, homeless, defenseless, joyless, but joy is on the way. Because in verse 47, Bartimaeus, as he sits by the side of the road begging, verse 47 says, he heard a buzz in the crowd. It is Jesus the Nazarene. That's what the people were saying. Can I do a little linguistic work? Akousas is an aorist participle. That means when he heard. That's past tense. But Mark changes tense and he moves to the present tense esteem. He says now, when he heard, it is Jesus of Nazareth. Now you can put quotations around that. It is Jesus. That was the buzz of the crowd. Jamie Foxx says, in preparation for his Oscar-winning portrayal of the blind singer Ray Charles, that he wore prosthetic eyelids in order to enter into what the world of blindness might be like. And here is what he says. He says, after wearing them about 6 hours of being blind, he says, you lose the sense of how a person is physically, because it is amazing to hear the little buzzing voices all around you. Similarly, Bartimaeus hears voices buzzing all along Jericho Boulevard. Now understand that as a sightless man, Bartimaeus is skilled at processing crucial differences in his acoustical world. Bartimaeus can hear. Bartimaeus can hear the difference between market bartering and market bantering. Bartimaeus can hear the difference between the clink of a dime and the clang of a quarter bouncing off of the bottom of his hard clay bowl. Bartimaeus can hear. Bartimaeus can hear the difference between the mischievous glee of street children playing hide and seek from the high-pitched wheeze of a lost toddler. Bartimaeus can hear. Bartimaeus can distinguish the braying of donkeys from the neighing of ponies. Bartimaeus can hear. Bartimaeus can distinguish the clip-clop of a centurion's Iberian steed from the unmetered hippity-hop of a Samaritan's lost burro. Bartimaeus can hear. And on this spring day in AD 31, Bartimaeus hears that his Savior is passing by. It's something he's never heard before. It's not the normal clack and clatter of the main thoroughfare, but there's a buzz of excitement and electricity crackles through the crowd. Oh, Bartimaeus cannot see, but he can hear. And as the swell of voices moves closer in his direction, his powers of echolocation lock in. And he realizes that it's now or never. Jesus Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Now, Bartimaeus may be disabled and uneducated, but that doesn't mean that he's unintelligent. For there is no correlation between intelligence and education. There is no demonstrable correlation between intelligence and education. And so Bartimaeus understands now. Listen to the irony of Mark's gospel. For the first time in Mark's gospel, the first person who identifies Jesus as the Son of David is Bartimaeus, a blind, untutored, disabled, and uneducated street person. Bartimaeus lacks physical eyesight, but he is gifted with spiritual